Corby and skin graffiti. That's why there's needles everywhere. It is a tattoo shop, honest. And there's a gentleman in the Alpha Training shop who wants to meet me. I don't think his son's very well. And I said to Lee, well, let the guy tell me exactly what's happening. And then, because everything I do isn't rehearsed or recorded anyway, and I'm interested because I think there's a bit of a story. So let's go and see. Hello.
You alright?
Who's who?
Me, I'm Jake.
Jake.
And that's my dad, Steve.
Hello, Steve. How are you? You alright?
Pleased to meet you. It's my
Pleased to
little
meet
girl,
you too. Lee's just told me that about something, a story that you wanted to share and ask me, and I just said, you know what, might as well just start recording because nothing's rehearsed anyway.
Yeah.
So what's happened?
So basically,
Alright.
a couple of months ago, my little boy was born, Ryan John.
Yeah.
On day 3, just before they were going to release him, they found a heart murmur. Did an ultrasound, they found 2 holes in his heart and a narrow pulmonary artery called tracheal fallet. So I'm in the British Army based out in Germany.
You're still currently serving?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's had all these checks in Germany, but because we're pulling out of Germany soon, he couldn't stay over there. So the Army's been great. They've gave me a new job over in the UK, a more relaxed, like low pressure job, and he's been booked into one of the best hospitals, which is Royal Brompton in Chelsea.
In England? Okay,
Yeah.
So he's out of Germany now?
Yeah, we're over
okay.
here. So the Royal Brompton and Harefield Trust are doing his surgery, hopefully in February.
Right.
Because he's doing so well at the moment, and he's putting on weight, because he's 3 months old now. Because he keeps on putting on weight, they keep pushing his surgery back, which is really good. The hospital where he's getting the surgery done, the NHS are trying to close it.
Right.
It's the only heart and lung specialist hospital in the London area.
So what's the hospital he's in now? In Chelsea?
Yeah, the Royal Brompton.
So he was getting care. If he didn't get that care, then he was going to die.
Yeah.
So he was getting care in Germany. The Army have taken special compassion for you, given you another job in England, brought your family back. He's in a hospital in Chelsea, which have the only heart and lung.
Yeah, they're heart and lung specialists. So that's all they do.
And they want to close it down.
Yeah.
So what happens with everyone who's got dodgy heart and lungs?
I don't know. They're either moving to.
Well, have they not sent you a letter or anything and said what's going to happen after? Or?
No, it's a petition out at the moment. Like all the people with families getting.
How old is he?
He's 3 months at the moment, so hopefully he's going to have his surgery at 6 months, which is February time. We're going to get a date. He's got his next appointment 11th of January.
So they've told you they're closing the hospital down?
They're trying to, but the petition's trying to stop it.
And they haven't told you where he's going to go?
No. So once they do the board and they decide...
Do the staff even know where they're going to go?
No, nobody knows. The hospital don't even know what's going to happen. Until somebody tries.
Naomi, who owns Alpha Training Corby, she's the one filming now. I can't show you her. You don't want to see her anyway. 1-0. You worked as a midwife for years. Is this normal for the staff not to know what the next move is going to be?
Because they haven't made an absolute decision to close it yet.
Yeah,
so
the board
what is the name of the actual hospital?
The Royal Brompton. It's part of the Royal Brompton and Harefield Trust.
Right, so at the Royal Brompton Trust Hospital, there's going to be members of staff there that are obviously in the job because they want to make a difference, right, Naomi? I suppose that's the reason. It's certainly not going to be for the money, is it?
It's not for the cash.
And I suppose now think of the position they're in because they're caring for these children, not knowing if they can continue giving them the care because somebody high up hasn't given them that information. And then you've got the parents, like yourself, that don't know what's going on with your son.
Yeah, because it's not just about the surgery, the immediate care. That's the awesome part. But it's my son obviously getting to know his doctor, who's done his surgery, and obviously once he has the surgery, he's still gonna have to have 18 years of checkups.
Right.
So until he's an adult, and if they close the hospital, he's going to have to change doctor. The doctor ain't going to know who did the surgery.
Well, plus there's not going to be no specialist. So if there's no specialist hospital, I'm presuming the reason why it's called a specialist hospital is because they've got specialist equipment. That can be the only logical reason.
Yeah.
Where's that going to go? Well, I don't know anybody. Was it the Royal Brompton?
Yeah.
And I obviously don't have the best influence, in fact any influence in politics or anything, but what I do have is a social media following. Now I get day in, day out, I get over 10,000 inboxes a day of people asking me to share just giving pages and charity things, and I simply can't do it because my page will be a spamming page, and if you do one for one then you do one for everybody. But however, when I do meet people it's a bit easier for me because you
Yeah.
can do certain things and certain stories. If there is anybody out there that can shed some light on this, then please, a bit of acknowledgement and a letter to the families wouldn't go amiss, because I think that's just wrong.
You can sign a petition online.
Yeah, there's a.
You can sign a petition. Where can you sign a petition?
It's just go to the Royal Brompton Trust. And there's a petition on there. It's called Save the Brompton.
So if you go on Google and type in the Royal Brompton Trust, there'll be a petition there. So, I think if you, I'll tell you what, if you value my videos, I do it all my videos for free. I show people different tips and techniques, and I help a lot of people. So if you've got any benefit out of my videos at all, then do me a favour and go over there onto that site and go and sign a petition. And let's see if we can make a difference, because that's been what a lot of my videos have been about. It doesn't matter whether you're tough or not, whether you have the great physique or not. It's all about what's right and what's wrong. And we need to stand up to things like this, because there's lives that matter, and it's not fair. It's not fair. You're out there protecting us and serving your country, and even if you wasn't, it's still your child. It's still not fair.
Yeah.
So if we can try and make a difference, we will. But give this a share and try and tag your friends and family. And I never ask people to share videos of mine, because I think it's like begging for likes, but I think this video is a bit different. Hopefully we can make a difference. Hello! You just want to wave, don't you? What are we doing? What's going on? You're a bit pretty, ain't you? Are you a bit pretty? Hello! And hopefully we can make a bit of a difference and get...
Give the dummy back, dummy.
Not just his son, but a lot of children, the care that they need. And I think that's all we can do.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to
that's
that.
brilliant.
Hopefully we can make a difference. On that note, that's it. Have a trainer, baby.
Can I get a quick